Hey guys, so I filmed this clip a few times, can't get it any less than 10 minutes, but I'm going to try. So I have just wanted to go over like my job history, sort of. I just got a new job and I actually have 3 jobs. This is my 3rd, only on top of the other 2, but I have plenty of jobs and I want to kind of recap that. When I was 16, I started working at a small place in downtown Napa. It's no longer there, and I was bussing and buffing, working for some people that my parents and my grandparents knew very well. My parents actually worked for them when they were my age, which was kind of interesting. So that was my first job when I was 16, and I was only worked there for a year. And then when I was 17, right after I graduated high school, I started working for my stepmom. I call her my mom, at her winery that she works at. I mean, it's not her winery, but she works there. And I was buffing glasses, and so it was just wine glasses, like washing and drying them all day long, with a bunch of, I was only 17 years old, and I was working with a bunch of people that were like middle-aged, like late 20s to like late 30s. So I don't know, just kind of a weird environment for me, and I didn't end up lasting there as long as I thought I would. I was supposed to be there for a whole month, and I ended up only being there for not a whole month, sorry, for a whole summer, but I was only there for like a few months. I left a month early. And then I turned 18, and I went on a trip with at the time, my boyfriend, and then when I came back, my dad told me I had to go to school or get a job. So that's when I started working at a 2011 fall, working at a pizzeria in my town, called Fazerati's. So I worked there from 2011 in fall all the way until last summer. So 4.5 years, just about. I had almost made it to 5, but I left last summer. So when I was at Fazerati's, I was there for a long time, and I learned a lot about serving people, about the whole process of like closing and then opening. Also, the first year that I worked there, all I did was open, and then after that I started working nights, and then I started closing, and then by the 3rd year I worked there, I was promoted to shift supervisor. So I was technically a manager, and that I liked it at the time, but looking back on it, it wasn't really the right decision. I was very young for the position, but it was kind of forced into it because somebody else had to leave, and the other 2 girls that were in line for the position had other things. One of them had school, and one of them had another job. So I was just kind of the obvious choice. He kept calling it the logical choice, which I at the time thought was so funny because I am not the type of person that should be in charge of people. I'm a control freak. So sometimes I kind of overlook people's feelings. I will admit I am not the best manager, and I do not really enjoy it. So that was where I learned that whole fact about me, a little bit more about myself. And then, so last January, there was a time when I was babysitting a little boy, 6 months, and then I also was in school, and I had to leave Fazerati's for a few months just to finish school, and then once I came back, I quit the nanny job, so I was in school and Fazerati's off and on for a while. And then last January, I started working for a different family. They had 2 little girls, and I was nannying them for them, I think 3 days a week when I started. Ended up working 5 days a week by the time I finished. And right after I got that job, my boss at Fazerati's, I was still at Fazerati's, and I had the 2nd job with the girls. And then my boss got me a 3rd job with one of his good buddies, who turns out was actually my basketball coach when I was like 6 years old. And that one is a marketing technically, but I do pretty much everything it's a food truck, and I do pretty much everything. We open it up, and I can do the register, I can make food, I can grill if I have to, fry if I have to, like, I know pretty much everything inside and out on the truck. And that is a seasonal position. It's a summertime job. We do events all through, from San Francisco to Santa Rosa, like all the way out to Reno on 4th of July. So I really enjoy that job. I get to see a lot of new places, but it is seasonal. I get paid a lot of money, and like double what I make anywhere else. And I really enjoy working with my boss and stuff. We have really great communication. So yes, June, I had 3 jobs. I was a nanny, I was a pizza girl, and I was a chicken girl. And then in June, I left Fazerati's for good, finally. And that was a long time coming. It was time for me to leave. So I left Fazerati's, and then I had the chicken job and the nanny job. And the nanny job with the 2 girls, I ended up leaving in August. It just became too much, and the communication between me and the parents was not really there. It was very lacking, and that was just really frustrating for me. I didn't want to deal with that anymore, so I left the girls. So I think for about 2 weeks, I had 1 job, and that was on the chicken truck. But because it's a seasonal position, I knew that I couldn't last through the winter time without having at least 2 jobs. So last August, I started working at another pizzeria in downtown Napa called Velo Pizzeria. I love it there. At the time, I was looking for a serving job, but they hired me on as a cook, which I was totally okay with. I'm comfortable in the kitchen. I love to cook for my friends. I love to cook for myself. So I thought cooking for other people wouldn't really be a stretch. I do love it there. I get to make pizza still. I get to eat pizza still, which is my favorite part. So I had 2 jobs, the chicken truck and the pizzeria. And that was in August. And then last week on Friday, I had an interview, and I have now a 3rd job. I finally got the offer. Didn't take too long of a process. Sometimes it takes longer than you would like, but I'm on a little website called care.com, and that's how I was able to get some bites. And I did 1 interview, and I got it, so I'm very happy. This one is just about 25 hours a week. I'm not going to tell you how much I get paid, or the names of the children, but they are ages 6, 4, and 9 months. And I'm really excited because I get to hang out mostly with the 9-month-old during the whole day, and then just with the other kids once they're out of school. So I'm very excited to have 3 jobs. I love having multiple jobs. It keeps my mind off of like the cons of each one. Like, now that I have this nanny job, I do have to cut back at least 1 day at Velo, which is totally fine with me. I've already talked to my boss about that, and we think that that's a good move for me to not work as many days a week so that I'm not as stressed out about that particular job. So that's why I like having more than 1 job. Like, you do one thing for half the week and then one thing for the other half of the week, and you're not really thinking about the other one. So hopefully getting less days and having this new job will kind of distract me from the stress and the frustrations of all of my jobs. So yeah, that's just a little bit more about me and all my jobs that I have and have had. They make me who I am. I love to work. I love to please people. If my bosses aren't telling me that they're happy with how I'm working, then I just don't know how to live. No, just kidding. But yeah, I get along very well with my boss on the chicken truck. My boss at Velo depends on me a lot. Depends on everybody, which is not really a bad thing. He's the restaurant owner, and he does front of house and back of house and the books. It's just a lot for him. So it's not like he's passing the buck. Everybody has to kind of pitch in where they can. So he depends on me a lot, and this new nanny job, I'm hoping I can help out this family and kind of relieve a little stress off the mom. She works part-time. She's like a stay-at-home mom. So I'm hoping that I give her some opportunities to let in a little more light into their lives. Excuse me. So that's all. I am watching TV with my pups right now. Where's Isabel? There she is. There she is. Yeah. What are you doing? What are you doing, Gussie? Yeah, so chilling with the pups. Went to the gym today. Drinking a delicious smoothie. So, yes. That's pretty much it. Today is my weekend, so just chilling. Alright, guys. See you later. I'll see you later, guys. Yeah. Can you blow a kiss? Ah, so sweet. What? Oh. Can you say more? Can you do more? Show me more. Show me more. Good job. Can you say please? Can you show me please? No, just more. More. Nana. Nana. Cheerio? Can you say thank you? Can you say thank you? That's for you. Uh-oh. No, no. Put Who's that? Now you got 2 sticks? Yeah. Ben. You gonna go down your slide? You gonna go down the slide? Yeah. Hey guys, I'm sorry. But there isn't much of a vlog this week. I've been super busy. Monday and Tuesday I had off, and Tuesday I made sure I went to the gym all day. Did that one clip. I did that a few times, so it took a little while. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and today, Saturday, I have to babysit all day in the morning and then work all day at night. So the weekends we usually close at 12, and I never ever work Friday and Saturday night. So for me to just work a Friday night is a lot, just adding onto my plate, and then on top of babysitting all day. Yesterday was a long day. I took the baby for a walk, and we walked about 4 miles. That took a while. It was a good workout since I haven't gotten to go to the gym in a few days. But this is day 4 of 12-hour days. I'm working like 9 until like 3 in the afternoon, and then like 5 to 10 or 12 at night. So I look a mess. Didn't take a shower today. I'm wearing sweatpants and just hanging out with little Ben here. We just went over to the school, just kind of walked around, got him out so that he didn't have to just stay inside all day. But I just wanted to tell you guys I'm sorry that there's not much of a vlog this week. Right now, also, all my friends are out of town, so that's why they're not around either this week. So hopefully next week won't be as bogged down. I haven't gotten my night schedule yet. And I might have a day off from babysitting next week, so we'll see, hopefully. The only reason I'm working so much right now, like, my boss just called me in early today, and it was really frustrating because I've been working such long hours these past few days. But everything that I make this week, I get paid the following week, so that's all money that will be going towards my Texas trip. So time and a half if I work 10 hours tonight. So hoping the extra money is worth it. I'm here with Ben, and then I have a few errands to run, and then I have to go to work making pizzas all night long. That'll be so much fun. Okay, so maybe I will. What's tomorrow? I don't think I'll vlog anything tomorrow, really. I'm hoping I can just sit around all day until I have to go to work. So I will see you guys next week. Bye.